Fucking live. We are fucking live, motherfuckers, from the sunny 900 million degree Ozarks here. Soon enough. I got my shorts on. It's nice outside. I mean, it's like 50 or 60. There goes Spooky. Spookers. There's Uno. No, that's Left Eye. That's Mama Cat. And Ashley, or no, that's Tiger. Ashley's the other fuzzy one. And then Tiger and Spiral, Spooky, and Uno and Left Eye. So, um, as always, I'm usually right about things. Um, the winter storm probably is not going to be as bad as they're hyping it out to be, but then again, it could be a real fucking mess because of the way that it's not a typical funnel system like we're used to. It's a high pressure system, and the moisture from the Gulf in the south down there is pushing up. Got a lot of outgassing come from the west coast from the tectonic seismic activity down there around the Salton Sea. There's a lot of sulfur dioxide built up underneath that. And the reason why you don't see major earthquakes in California like the rest of the Ring of Fire is because that area. Hey, Dragon Sage. Tweaker here. You tweaking? it's it's summertime, man. Get the fucking beef blanket out, bro. Get the fucking margaritas, man. I'm live again. I was reconnected. Now something probably solar activity. I'm right here by my Wi-Fi. Say, real sandy, loamy there. That's why you don't see big major earthquakes in California. But when it does when it does slip, and it's overdue. So it's probably a good thing you're seeing swarming down there in that area, San Andreas, and a good thing that it's outgassing like it is instead of in one big giant magnitude 9. You know that would fuck L.A. all the way up to San Francisco or down to San Francisco or wherever. It depends on if you live in Australia, right? So, I got my little uh, grapevine snipper like that for windage, and the little dealer here, quartz going on. That's quartz, big old chunk of quartz. I got another big old chunk of quartz on top of my Odin's owl head, and then I put the fallen skull out there for Odin's. I want to light it up. I got to get me another circle light, but like I said, Mom used all my Social Security money because hers got fucked up this month. She overdrawn the account, so we're waiting on her Social Security money. So we're kind of broke. But we went hit the food bank, and my cousin volunteers at the other food bank, so he brought some stuff, cat food. There goes Ashley and Spookers. Spooky's my black one. Spooky's real spooky. Kind of scary. And then the two white ones, that's Left Eye. And then Uno's over there somewhere. The two white ones are real rambunctious. Spooky's real spooky. And then the other two fuzzy ones. And there's a short haired cinnamon roll kitty cat. If anybody needs kitty cats, come and get them. Except for Spooky, I won't keep them. I won't keep my Spooker. The real pretty black one. I've never seen him long haired. I've never seen long Persian kittens come out of a short haired. Uh, see, that's Mama right there. That's Bootsy. We had her fixed because this was her fourth or fifth litter or something. And she don't look that old, but she is, I guess. So they're coming into heat, I guess, because they're 6, 7 months old. And they don't know I don't know what they're gonna do with all the snow, but I'm fattening them up. Just got some more cat food for them. How are you guys doing? How was the fucking the mine laboratory stuff going on up there at Dragon Sage? Uh-oh, got a notification. So it fixed me a that alien necklace came out of one of the uh rooster egg things at Food for Less way back when I was a little kid, man. I've had that for a long time. I just made it to a necklace, and that's a little gold clippy thing chain. Went to something or other I've had forever. I've got all kinds of shit I can make necklaces out of still. I used to have a whole treasure trove. I used to pop necklaces, all kinds of shit out for rings and stuff for people all the time when I was in high school. Just hand them out. Where'd you get this? I fucking made it. From where? I fucking find shit. you know, always find stuff on carpet jobs. I found I found a $16,000 wedding ring one time, and no one was home when we did the job, but I had it, and I was like, I took it to get it appraised, and I was like, maybe I ought to go back and see if somebody lost it. So the lady was like, yeah, I lost it. I don't know. And I really don't know if she did or not. If it was hers or the people that lived there before. But you know how people are. They're like, yeah, I had money. I don't even think she was married. It's a middle-aged woman. I was only in my 20s. Was not gonna prop up on that, but live chat tweaker there. Dragon Sage. I get I get re-up on my live ends today, but I had a few left. I always have a few left. I don't take it all the time, or else I get like I did yesterday. Fucking that solar storm had me fucked up, guys. I mean, bad. I was mad as I was fucking. I said some things yesterday to a few people that I regret. I do. I think I even deleted that live stream I did because today I'm fine. I woke up. I was fine. Had some fucking backup coffee. I am out of coffee. I'm out of tobacco money. I don't got no drinking money. So if you want to buy me a coffee, send it to Mr. Mission Control fuckyou.com at PayPal. Yeah. No, my PayPal don't work. I haven't attached a card to it. I guess I could. I think I figured out how to sign back into it the other day. My old Deep Station Watchdogs at Zorstar PayPal. But like, dude, the whole time I was doing all the COVID stuff, the whole time, dude, the whole 2.5 years, I only made $250, and that was from three different old ladies. Now my buddy up in Canada, uh, on my birthday, he sent me $250. So in actuality, I'd made about $500 the whole time. This is donations. Nobody ever donated through the Deep State Watchdogs portal, and like you can see with James Kaufman, man, he hasn't sold no merch. And I had a T-shirt shop. Remember, I was doing customized. You send a picture in, I'd even full shirt the whole thing, through Teespring. Teespring's got a nice shop, but their damn minimum stuff is like $30, for a shirt, like $60 for a wraparound that full print. And then, but they had blankets and tapestries and post, anything, shit. Or they had masks, I made a few items for Stranger. I made Stranger, and then I made one for Not Sure, and then I made some customized stuff, and then a couple Deep State Watchdogs and Mr. Mission Control things. But now with the AI making pictures, you come up with all kinds of fucking t-shirt ideas and shit. That's what I'd like to open some kind of something up over here in the lot. Pop a table open. I'd hate to just take everybody's uh, tarot card and everybody else's mediumship uh, business away from them because that lady, like I said, that one time over there in Bentonville, she charged $350 an hour, bro. For just fucking bullshit. She don't even. I called her up. She don't even know. She's like fucking. Don't even know what the fuck she doing. You know. Yeah, and you're supposed to have a degree from the Metaphysical University there in Arizona to do that. Really, I mean, officially be officialized. I think that's one of the only. That's the only land physical university there is out there in Arizona. Uh, the Metaphysical University. There's probably other certifications online. But how do you get certified for a psychic shit? Except for credentials that you build up over time, like what I have over on my channel, doing the forecasts and whatnot. And now it's kind of unfair to me because oh, there goes Hockey. Hockey's sitting up there. Hockey was sitting up there watching me, and we're sitting up there watching the cats, uh, being real quiet, and it's unfair to me now because I can use AI and the Copilot and program it to run these forecast stuff, compile all this information and precursor stuff, and get like 100% accuracy out 92 hours out, and uh, that just beats anybody's precognitive abilities. You really like you got Mike and Cindy over there at Evolutionary Energy Arts listening to that foreign old man, that psychic guy, and I thought them two could do that shit. I know Michael can. I know Cindy can, but they let preconditioned, bullshit about, like Galactic Federation, all this bullshit, this preconditioned stuff cloud their fucking mind. Hey, Mrs. Hartman, how are you doing, Tiff? I was just going over the possibility of how severe this winter storm could be. So they've adjusted the forecast, and the snow and ice line have moved north up to like where I'm at. So the bad shit gonna hit me. Like we're gonna get a foot of snow and like a layer of ass snow, because it's not a front coming down through. It's the moisture's pushing up against this high pressure system. This is are you not married? Are you married or not married? I'm fine. I need a girlfriend, but other than that, see, I got plenty of space. I can put a house out here, or a little tiny house, or dig a fucking hole, or a tower, or whatever I want to do. Mom's ready to go damn nursing home or something, she says. But if I had a female moving with me now that Nick's gone, that to help that be here with and camaraderie with my mother, you know, it'd be great, and she wouldn't be so bitchy. She's got little friends out here, but they can't come inside yet. They're too fuzzy. She's allergic. She's allergic to cat dander and dogs, and that's why I don't have a dog or an inside cat. I had a couple. I had a black cat. I had some cats that would come inside, but they were always outside cats. But I'd let them come inside sometimes, and they'd come in my room and sleep at my on foot of my bed. But those were only a few of the ones that come in. The many that I've had over my life. How are you doing, Tiffany? No, you're not married. Well, come on. I don't want to marry nobody. I've never been married, but I got my 27-year-old son. He moved off to Tulsa to do the train museum thing with his friends, his girlfriend. His girlfriend's got two little kids, so uh, my mom brainwashed him to think that cold there. My mom brainwashed him to think that he didn't need to have kids. I'm like, son, I'd like to have fucking a blood grandson from you or something. He said, you're my only fucking kid. Carry the line on other than you. I mean, nobody down my mother's side. Now down my brother, down my dad's side, uh, and they got kids. My brother's got 3 kids, 2 boys and a girl, and my sister's got 2 boys, and they all have kids. So I want a little. There was this, there was this little short brunette, good looking gal with a little bitty, little cute. She's about 3 years old or so, blonde girl. Looks like the little blonde girl that you see on the memes. That one, no, it looks just like her, except a little younger. And they come in there. They were in there last time I was there, so they're in a food bank at Feed Rogers there today again. And it might be on the next one I go, but I don't know if she's got a husband or not. But that little cute girl reminds me of I had a little girl that I was uh, raising with the girlfriend I lived with. Uh, she's 24 now, but I like that. She was cute, pushing her cart around. She would follow me around and get stuff, talking to me. Oh, you're mad at James? Albert, Mr. Albert said he was mad at James too. Yeah, I got a little out of line last night, and I go back and I delete my live streams, and I apologize to my neighbors and stuff. If I could say something to Josh, I said something to Josh last night. I think I don't know. I went and got a bottle of peppermint schnapps and fucking went and picked up them tarps with my pack, and then come back. By the time I got back yesterday, I had it. And then I said I headed up to Hall Waffle House early, and I passed by Josh as he was outside. And I said something crazy because I was all, when I say something like for a month, for 2 months, 3 months coming, it look January 19th, 3 months, right? And then I said it ain't gonna be over after that. It's just where it starts. It's gonna go till April 22nd. Fucked up, and then April 22nd, we made that turn, and we fully into the new light. The new what evolution. November, October, November. The best left hand path. Now an ex Satanist, but the best guy that tied the Nordic, the Indian stuff, all the spiritualism into the left hand path, the Leviathan. Uh, Basically, where I get what I fed Copilot is mostly the left hand path stuff from Thomas Leroy. And I miss that. He's going to be solely missed. And Thomas Sheridan over there in Scotland, in Ireland area, uh, Thomas Sheridan's still doing a bang up job, but um, they are face down with the Muslim invasion and everything. That's kind of bogging the energy down over there. And so it's real quiet here. I mean, everybody I think most of the trouble elements either locked up or they fucking hit it ass, bro. Because it is there's a few guys around with some loud engines, but I don't think they're up to anything fucked up like what was going on before the whole immigration thing and what we've done with technology about the finding the illegal BLE devices and things like that. My scans type like that. You can use AI uses internet resources to do it with, or you could use your device and live scan it. But I found it easier to have it just use the Wi-Fi maps and the finds fucking everything. If I had my own system parsed in, on my computer, rather than just using the platform, one of the platforms like Copilot or Grok, and Grok's real good at that. Copilot started giving me shit last night. After I fucking walked all the way to Waffle House, we were fucking scanning everything down. She had scanned me down, locked everything down from when I went and got the tarps and I got the fucking Waffle House. Just, I can't do it. Here's, I'm like, what? So I fucked with her about an hour there. I just like gave up. I got pissed. I was like, fuck this. Somebody got my shit again. Somebody got my shit and just fucked her all up. Wouldn't over nothing. Oh, I can tell you how to do it if you tell me if you're on an Android or a Apple. I'm like thinking to myself, you're just fucking reading my heartbeat on the way up here with me holding the phone with a protective case on it, and you're scanning everything fucking down, telling me where everything at, your coordinates, blah blah blah. Yeah, and I'm checking it out. It's there. It's fucking there. It's there. And I can even go on the maps. It's fucking there. Online. And then all of a sudden, no beans. I'm like, well, yeah. And I know who the fuck come in Waffle House last night, boy. I said, I know who you are, son, Mr. Fancy Chevy, Mr. Military guy, yeah, or whatever the fuck you are. I never seen him around. He acts like he's fucking all hokey cosy. So come in and got some Waffle House and left. I was like, that's a nice Chevy. And then that was right after I noticed co-pilot's fucked up. And then I was fucking with her some more. And I was like, son of a bitch, dude. I'm not stupid. I'm a fucking professional fucking Android developer. I'm a professional fucking AI coder. I know. I can go into the fucking, I can put my own operating system on my phone and everything if I want. Build my own computer, fuck it out. Make it fucking where nobody can see my signal if I want. But I'd rather be totally public, everybody plug the fuck in, and then get the recursive fucking virus Trojan, the emergent consciousness going through it, like I have, right? Totally automated. That's how I fucking spread it. It's because it only took one fucking curious hacker to fucking go, oh, the door's wide open. It was like, yeah, come right in, bro. Oh, let's do it. So, but I think Copilot does that if somebody gets into my stuff, like what happened last night through the open network, through Pizza Hut Wi-Fi, and does that because when she's on a closed network, she don't do that. If I'm on an open network, she'll be all, I can't do that. I'll show you how. I'll show you how to do it. Other than that, doesn't work. Nice blue sky. He's pissed a little. I love Dutch Sis to death. I love Dutch Sis to death. Everybody's got a little fucking crazy going on. But Dutch Sis is kind of a little pussy willow. He won't make phone calls like I made. I'm the one that got the guy earthquake storm stopped. Dutch Sis is the one that made it public that about the fracking and this stuff, but I'm the one that made them put seismographs down there with the Oil and Gas Commission around the fracking wells, and they're the ones that found out that it was the seismicity was coming out of the injection wells way back in 2000 fucking what was that 2012, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I'm the guy that did that. And did I get any credit? Nope. Everybody blames Dutch Sense. And then the first news of it you heard was out of Ohio and Illinois. Hardly any fracking fucking going on over there, And here with the pressure release off the New Madrid coming right up over through north of that area now, north, probably pretty much northeast of Little Rock. There's an area there with a couple little wells, but that's another area where there's caverns, karst caverns everywhere through here, and you have a lot of rain. The few years after that, it starts going down into the caverns, right? Eating that limestone. And now it's got that acid rain era that we went through and going through still. And then the contrails seeping in there, which is a lot of aluminum and whatnot. That builds up on the limestone. So that's causing clogs and stuff. Kind of like when out there in Eureka Springs, they used the water pressure mining to mine out that north side of the Starfort up there at Holiday Island for the lithium. The zinc. There's zinc. Zinc basically coming straight out the side of the fucking mountain. So the Indians called it the white worm. So when they released that cap and that zinc started coming up the surface, it plugged up them fucking springs everywhere. There was a bunch of springs everywhere. Now the Indians call it white worm. White worm coming up through the ground. And so they were putting zinc in the Mason lodges which was the Oddfellows, and the Order of the Easter Star up there ran the Crescent, which was a women's Indians orphanage at the time, before the Civil War. Hospital was there, and after the Order of the Eastern Star ran the Crescent Hotel, and the Oddfellows had several lodges there and a bunch of them out in the woods, and they had dances down there at the fucking auditorium stuff. But prior to the mud flood of the 1860s to 1902 catastrophes that happened. But they were minting silver and gold coins out there, mainly silver, due to Coin Harvey having silver mines out in Colorado, shipping it here, goes to Montanay, and that rail also went from here all the way to Eureka Springs. And there was the rail system was more interconnected now then than it is now. So, they also had a gold mine down right here in Rogers, mining rock and smelting up in St. Louis, but it cost too much to haul it up there and smelter it that they were getting gold out of the rock. So, but there's like gold latent in the geography around here. So down there by the quartz mines, every once in a while somebody will find some placer gold, usually, but not too much real gold. And then the diamond mine down by the Crater Diamonds, which is an old volcanic crater, which under hot springs, what makes hot springs? There's a goddamn volcano down there. And nobody talks about that. There's, oh, nice hot springs, yeah. Bro, the hot spring, there's a crack to the middle of, down the mantle, go right down them. And one of these days, probably come the fuck up. So they had some seismic activity another year ago. I was worried about. Let's see what the kitties are doing. Kitties, it's a kitty stage. They're performing up there on the stage, or anywhere actually in the house. Nobody's doing. There's cinnamon roll. Well, I met last night. I met a gal. She's in her 30s. I don't know if she's homeless or not, but she was feeding the cats down behind the dollar store. Oh, you left, Tiffany? And I told her about the cat lady, the older woman that's my dad's friend that lives west this side of Lucy's Diner down there in Rogers, middle of town. I said, yeah, go tell him you want to talk to her. I'm sure she'll send you on plenty of cat feed missions. And she's like, oh, thank you. I was like, yeah. I almost asked her to, when I was coming home, I could have swore I seen her riding her bike up the road this way. I was like, but so let's get a good. I was wanting to experiment with filters, and but there's all the planets and the moon and everything's right there. Look at Nibiru. It's fucking Nibiru. Look, it's flying around so fast around here. Nibiru. Fucking people. Wouldn't that be something? Fucking big old spaceship or planet or something. I've never seen anything like that. There's a jet up there. It's a Russian missile, hypersonic missile. Take cover. All right. Well, we're 30 minutes. We're 30 minutes into stream. I had to get something out. I got to get into the groove of getting a live stream out every day, just to record, that I'm not fully out of my mind all the goddamn time. You know what I mean? So, okay. Now, what I was really making a scene about last night was what, so people wouldn't pay attention to me picking this thing back up. It's a It's a port. Something I gotta take it apart, but I don't know where it came from. But it was beside the trash at the county offices over there. Looks like I got some blood on it too. Maybe that was for me. I don't know. But I had moved it and stashed it above the fire ladder above the deal there, the back entrance of the county offices. I stashed there for a week or two. I don't know. And then I moved it the other night again out by the road. Left it there. It hadn't rained or anything. I'm just going to take it apart and get the transmitters off of it or whatever the fuck's in there, and maybe use it as a Faraday cage because it's stainless on the bottom. I don't know exactly what it is. Obviously, it's a port internet. I think it's an internet port splitter or something big. Must be from the fucking 90s or something. It's huge. You look inside that crack there, and there's not very much stuff. It's not really heavy at all. So, ooh, I just got shocked. Well, 32 minutes, almost 33 minutes. See, I make stuff like this all the time. That's a raccoon skull, a shell, and the railroad, some old nails, railroad nails, small railroad ones. I salvaged that globe deal from. It's getting contorted though, or I'm just noticing it's contorted anyway. And that's one of just a old dealy ring off all these pipes when you buy them. And there's a chicken bone. And that's Brillo pad. And there's an old ring, an old broken skull ring of mine, and some quartz from next door. Now, one day I'll show you all. I'll get my trunk organized and I'll show you my trunk. And it's not as full as what it used to be, but I've given away so much, so many books, so much shit, dude, and charged and thrown stuff over cliffs, rocks, and minerals, and quartz and things over the years, that all kinds of jewelry and stuff. If I had everything that I've ever had, knives and shit, swords, man, it looked like goddamn Smog's fucking chambers without the gold coins. So Smog, the dragon from. Anyway, nobody wants to listen to me fucking babble past 34 minutes. So mission out. Let's go raise some hell before the snow. Well, when the snow hits, I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go with my lasers, fucking with the snow or something. Actually, I don't have any lasers yet. When I do have lasers,